Okay guys, welcome back to another Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and this part we're actually going to get another Great Fairy, surprisingly. Like last part we got one, and this part we're actually gonna go and get one, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I accidentally found the Great Fairy on my way to trying to get to the treasure chart. So I guess you could say I unintentionally got all the Great Fairies. And now that I think about the Great Fairies, there's actually like 7 of them in total. What the fuck, Nintendo? What's up with you and the number 7? I mean, seriously. And yes, some more fast forwarding. I actually decided to make it a lot faster this time. Because, I'm gonna tell you right now, the recording session that we're on actually took like a whole hour to actually record because of the fucking sailing sections. I would like to cut them out, but I had to show my way, over where they are because, like I said before, they're not actually marked on the map, the main sea chart, and I like to show off the islands where they are, and if they're under the ocean, I like to show that. And in this case, I thought it was under the ocean. Well, not this one, but this one is actually one where you actually need to do a little side quest for. So we'll actually be getting this one later, and it involves joy pendants. You need at least 21 of them. And to begin the side quest you have to talk to the teacher in Windfall Island. Then you have to do side quests where you have to do hide and seek with the freaking the B squad. There's kids that run around in like a straight line, so you have to talk to them, and I'll get into the details later when we actually do get to it, but for right now, we're not going to do that right now. I think I'm going to save that for, I think the second last one I'm saving that for. The last one is definitely going to be the ghost ship because of how cryptic as hell that one is to get. If I remember correctly, because like I said, it's been like 3 months since I did this recording. And the delays, and if you see that bright light just for a second, like right there, I know it's hard to see my video quality, but we're actually going to be noticing stuff like that a little bit later in the game. So what you want to do is here for like a little shining, I don't know, this noise that indicates you're right over the top of the treasure. Take out your grappling hook and use it as a claw to actually pick up the treasure. But this is not the treasure chart. This is actually the silver ruby that I mentioned probably a lot earlier in my during the LP. But these things are freaking awesome. They give you 200 rubies if you find a silver ruby. That's fucking awesome. And Majora's Mask, I think it's only 100 rubies, but no, it might be 200. It's been a while since I played Majora's Mask, but I remember I used to get that one silver ruby that kept respawning in Majora's Mask, but it's been a while since I've actually played that. I will do an LP of that, but don't expect it right away, because there's a lot of side quests in that, and some of them I do not remember offhand. A lot others I do remember, but a lot of them I don't actually remember completely, so that's going to take some time. I'm actually going to have to look stuff up for how to get that. But anyways, you'll find these, like I said, blue choo-choos, like, scattered on these islands, and bring them to the potion shop. You make a blue potion, which fills up your magic and your health, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I drank a blue potion, and again, I don't bother to look them up. And there is the Great Fairy that we'll be heading to right after we get the treasure chart here. And sadly, this is the only treasure chart we actually do get in this part. Well, actually, we got one before this, right? Yeah. I remember. Well, anyways, generally what I like to do is kill these fucking birds on their perches first. I think that's what you're actually supposed to do, but I don't know. This is what I typically do, is kill these birds that sit in their freaking nests. I try aiming for that motherfucker up there, but it doesn't work well. I remember the one playthrough I actually hit him because I memorized his pattern, the way he flies, and they're getting pissed off. I'm like, how? Come on! It's like rapid shoot. How the hell do you rapid shoot with a fucking bow? The only way I can think of is shooting like a couple arrows at the same time, but I guess if you're really pro, but something I just doubt you can shoot that fast. And this is probably one of the most annoying fucking parts of this, to get this treasure chart, is this, you have to use one of those yaaaay pairs, or whatever they're called, to hit these switches, because that's where the birds were staying. They're actually guarding the switches. Well, you have to use a seagull to fucking hit these switches, and the seagull controls like complete ass. Basically, the only thing you can do is turn in all directions and tap the A button to fly. And actually, tapping the A button gives you more control. But I like gliding to hit the switch, because when I use the A button, I tend to have too much control and end up missing the switch anyways. Well, I probably recommend just hitting the switch with the wing, not headed straight towards it, because I don't know why it doesn't work most of the time, but like you saw earlier before I hit that other switch, guys, it took me a couple tries to actually get that one. Well, let's just say if you had those birds still up here, it would be a hell of a lot more difficult, because if you hit once, you go straight back to Link, and you have to use another yaaaay pair or whatever, and that can get really annoying. That's why I typically take out my bow and shoot these assholes first, because there's no way in hell you're gonna hit these switches with your bow, especially that one on top. They definitely expect you to use the yaaaay pair. And it is actually a unique puzzle that you need to use that, but they never actually use that puzzle that much, except for some extras like heart pieces. But I guess that's the main reason why they created it. Never mind. But here's another one of these platform, like these little areas right here that have the Hyrule symbol on them. And actually, a lot of these treasure charts have these locations on them where you need to play the Wind Aquarium. I don't know why you even bother. And actually, you do want to hit the pots in these areas, because they tend to have a shit ton of rubies in them, and like I said 1,000 times, you're gonna need all those rubies. Because if you noticed when I was opening the treasure chart, and I'm being an idiot and leaving those pots behind, but if you notice that when I open those treasure charts, I cannot read them. I need to get them deciphered, and to decipher them, it costs a shit ton of rubies. I don't remember what the price is, but I remember it's a fuck ton of them. Anyways, now we're actually headed to one of the Great Fairies. I think it's the eastern one, or the southern one. I don't know. Their weird logic of where they place them, they call, like, the one that's near the east, like the southern Great Fairy Isle or some stupid crap like that. I don't really get that. It's like the west part of the eastern part of the sea chart, the fucking southern part, and his Link's compass all fucked up. Well, I guess it is, because if you notice in the down right corner, it doesn't turn the way you are. I don't think they programmed it right. They programmed it wrong or something, because it never actually turns actually shows the way you're pointed for some stupid ass reason. It's like inverted, displayed invertedly or whatever. This is the only thing I do with the islands. Like I said earlier, I do mark the ones on the map of the Great Fairies that I do visit, so I don't end up running into the fucking Great Fairy and it going into there without knowing I already visited, because I did that in my first playthrough and I was like, oh fuck, I already visited this one. And like I said, my first playthrough of this game, I accidentally found the magic meter upgrade, so I was lucky with that. But you can already guess what this one is. Like I said in the last part, this one is another arrow upgrade, what'll bring our max arrows to 99, which is actually pretty damn useful for reasons I want to mention later in the game when we get to that part. Ugh, I hate that part. Well, actually, I don't hate it, but during this playthrough, it gave me so much trouble for some stupid ass reason. Recording curse, that's all I need to say. But after hitting those three things, if it wasn't obvious enough, they place them like right in front of you. I guess the main reason they did that was because you don't visit that place too early before you get the damn arrows or something. That's probably one of the main reasons why they do that. But earlier in the game, they lock you out of going into certain directions. The King of Red Lions always points you in this freaking one direction, which is really annoying. And then by the time you reach the trying to get the third pearl, you're suddenly able to free roam everywhere, which is kind of stupid. It's like, why are you letting us free roam now? You could have just marked our map and let us free roam all around the areas and everything, but no, they don't let you do that, which kind of actually was a missed opportunity. I heard they're gonna fix it in the remake and make it non-linear, but they said that about other Zelda games before, so I really doubt they'll end up doing that. Well, anyways, next part, guess what we'll be doing? Collecting Triforce Charts. Not surprising. Well, anyways, see you guys later.